Big Rammy's got to be in his mid-30s, I'm guessing.
Okay.
You can look it up.
Yeah, I'm going to just Google it real quick.
I just know he has 2 wives. It's like how many?
38.
38.
Yeah.
2 wives took X number of years off your lifespan, especially at the same time. But I think the other thing that we were talking about for this particular podcast was these people that have unrealistic expectations of hitting it out of the park. We have 3 different positions, or I should say divisions, that are very different. And I want to talk a little bit about why open bodybuilding is so difficult, why it's the most, why they gets paid $400,000 winning, and why some of the other divisions are much, much less. It's really because it takes so long to be able to peak and be able to be at that elite level in that division, because it's so all-inclusive. You got to have a great back. You got to have a great chest. You have to have conditioning. You have to have thickness. You have to have size. You got a guy that's winning it now the last 2 years that just did his updated photos. Let's talk about Big Ramy.
Yeah.
His updated photos. He looks the best he's ever looked this far out.
Yeah, he looks nuts.
And he looks great. Now, what you look into is that how many years does an open bodybuilder take to peak?
Yeah.
Versus any other division.
Because how old is he? I can't remember off the top of my head.
Big Rammy's got to be in his mid-30s, I'm guessing.
Okay.
You can look it up.
Yeah, I'm going to just Google it real quick.
I just know he has 2 wives. It's like how many?
38.
38.
Yeah.
2 wives took X number of years off your lifespan, especially at the same time.
That's a lot to juggle with a prep.
It is.
Yeah,
it is.
A girlfriend's a lot to juggle with a prep or something. Like, dude, 2 wives? Oh, man.
Yeah, but when you look at it, this is why these guys take a long time to get to that level. You have to be, it's a freak of nature when you have somebody in their mid-20s like a Nick Walker who's in the, I think he's in 26, 27. And you have some of these guys in their late 20s even. They don't start peaking until their 30s. Yeah. And then by then, there's people that are out because they try to push it too hard in the gym. They got muscle tears they don't come back from. They beat up their organs that they can't come back from.
Yeah.
And it's such an all-inclusive, bodybuilding is just like, it's a lifestyle, not a sport.
Yeah.
It's a lifestyle.
It's 24/7.
It is 24/7. You're thinking about your next meal. You're thinking about your next training session. You're thinking about making sure that you're getting active recovery. You're thinking about trying to sleep and getting so many hours of sleep so you relax. And if you don't have any of those things at a high level, you're not going to create that formula of success.
Yeah.
And because you need size and conditioning at a 220 pounds plus, what's going to happen is it's going to take a lot longer than somebody who doesn't have to train legs for physique. Or if you are a classic physique, you have to be able to refine your physique, but you don't have to be going up against a 300-pound Big Ramy on stage.
Yeah, just the time investment's very different.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. And that's why there's one Sandow.
Yeah.
And that's why that guy that wins that show gets a $400,000 check.
Yeah, I think where people get it wrong is they're like, I'm putting in a lot of work too, or
right,
whatever. Yeah, it's incredibly hard.